Good evening. You're watching the news on Croatian television. Prime Minister Andrej Plenković, as well as the defense and transport ministers, visited the town of Delnice to assess the situation following days of heavy snowfall. The Prime Minister also took part in a meeting at the region's crisis headquarters, together with County Prefect Zlatko Komadina and Mayor Ivica Knežević. Local authorities received confirmation from the Prime Minister that legislative changes would direct more funding to the area for disaster relief and development projects.
For everyone who needs help, be that from the state or the county, the Croatian armed forces are on standby here in Delnice to keep the situation as normal as possible. I also call on the local population to take care of their neighbors, especially older people who need more care and attention, and help one another by showing compassion and solidarity. We will keep a close eye on the total costs of the relief efforts. If the town, municipality or county lack the proper funds, we will find ways to co-finance them. We have mechanisms in place within the state budget for exactly this reason.
In related news, Defense Minister Damir Krstičević has dedicated 1,000 soldiers to help clear areas affected by the snow. So far, 400 of them are on the ground from Karlovac to Delnice, together with 40 snow-clearing machines. The minister said the activities were in line with plans to increase engagement in homeland security efforts.
This is our victorious Croatian army, always ready to help our fellow citizens, especially in times of disaster. As the Minister of Defense, I am very proud that Croatia has such an army. I once again offer my gratitude to all the soldiers, NCOs, officers and generals who are here on the ground.
The polar cold front gripping much of Croatia has reached as far south as Dubrovnik. Other cities along the Dalmatian coast, including Šibenik, Split and parts of the hinterland, have all received several centimeters of snow. While local authorities are continuing to keep roads clean and well salted, some tourists were pleasantly surprised by the winter conditions.
We didn't expect, but I don't mind it. Nobody see Dubrovnik in a winter time falling the snow, and it's just interesting.
While much of the country is struggling to keep warm, a few brave souls in Pula went for their daily swim at the city's popular Lungomare beach. With sea temperatures of only around 9 degrees Celsius, locals said nothing would keep them from going in the water.
-1 or +10, it's all the same to me. I would feel empty if I didn't go into the sea. That's my motivation. Some will say it's good for health, but for me it's simply a connection. Whenever I don't go into the sea, I feel strange. It's good for the circulation. I never catch a cold. I don't get sick, and all my friends are here.
Culture Minister Nina Obuljen-Koržinek was the guest on today's popular Sunday at 2 program on Croatian television. The minister discussed the state of Croatia's culture and the divisions that exist between certain interest groups. She underlined that her role was not to interfere in cultural matters, but to make sure that artists were free to create and express themselves however they see fit. Taking a quick look at sports, the Winter Olympic Games in Pyeongchang, South Korea have come to a close. On the final day of competition, the Croatian men's 4-man bobsled team finished their Olympic run in second last place, coming just ahead of Romania. Unfortunately, brakeman Antonio Zelic tore a muscle during the first run on Saturday, making it nearly impossible to compete against the best in the world.
It's really a shame how it all turned out. We were quite frustrated in the end, especially with all the bad luck we had. Today we motivated ourselves to just finish ahead of Romania. I don't know how we did it, but at least we didn't come in last place. It's too bad that we weren't able to show what we were really capable of. Maybe we're not in the top 20 yet, but we are close. But competing here against the best in the world is always very difficult.
Croatian heavyweight boxer Filip Hrgović won his 4th professional fight last night in Nuremberg, Germany, against Irishman Sean Big Sexy Turner. In a unanimous decision after 8 rounds, the 25-year-old Croat and 2016 Olympic bronze medalist was declared the winner. The undefeated fighter will now try to climb his way up the world rankings.
We have been offered fights against 2 opponents. I won't name any names now, but they're definitely in the top 20 in the world. It doesn't matter. We are ready for anybody.
The weather forecast for tomorrow calls for mostly cloudy skies with snow flurries throughout much of the continent and parts of the Adriatic. Heavier snowfall is expected in Gorski Kotar, Lika, as well as Slavonia and Baranja in the far east. The far south could see sleet and rain. The Adriatic coast will get a moderate to very strong northeasterly wind with hurricane-force gusts near the Velebit Channel. Morning lows of -14 to -8 degrees inland and from -5 to 0 on the coast will give way to highs of -10 to -4 in continental regions and from -2 to +4 degrees Celsius on the coast. Very cold temperatures will remain for the days to come, with snow on Tuesday and again towards the end of the day on Thursday. Wednesday looks to be the coldest, with temperatures falling to up to -20 degrees Celsius. The Adriatic coast will also be exceptionally cold, especially on Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures will once again climb after Wednesday when winds die down and the sun comes out. Rain is possible on Thursday as a warm southeasterly wind moves in. And that brings us to the end of our program. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow night.